Welcome back, Lego enthusiasts, to Heart of a Kid Productions. I'm gonna show you guys what I got on September 1st and see what you guys think. All right, without further ado, here we go. Hey guys, how you doing? Anyways, so it's September 1st. I wasn't actually planning on getting really much, but kind of went looking, and obviously certain places had things that obviously I wanted. So without further ado, let's kind of get right into it. So first thing I ended up picking up, I saw all the advent calendars. They had Marvel, Star Wars, they had the Harry Potter, and I do want the Marvel and the Harry Potter as well, but I was like, I'm only gonna get one right now. So ended up getting the Star Wars one. Looks really good. Have not opened it yet, but I got it mainly for this Darth Vader. He looks so cool. I love that torso. And then obviously C-3PO and R2-D2 with the sweaters. Just those are the main reasons I bought it. I really wanted the Darth Vader surfboard. Would have been amazing. I was hoping they were gonna do that, but they did not. So it is what it is. Also got lucky, and I ended up finding another one of these out in the wild. Now, this is crazy because I was planning on getting one for my son, because obviously I got one for myself, so I didn't want to have to give him mine, but I would have, of course, for Christmas. So I was glad I was actually able to find this. There was only one left at the Shields that I have nearby, and I was like, oh my God. And they're like, yeah, we got 8 in, and they were gone in a heartbeat, and luckily there was still one left. So now my son will have his, because I highly doubt I will find any more of these out and about in the next few months. So I'm glad I got it. He'll love it. He's going to be so happy. So great stuff. I'm glad he has one, and now I have one. I was thinking of getting more, but apparently they're going to be coming out with battle packs for these guys for the 212 supposedly. I'm hoping that's the case, because obviously I want to build at least 12 worth of an army guys, and obviously you see it comes with 3 of those main characters beside Commander Cody and the other character, which is your clone gunner. So I definitely want 12 of those guys, so I might get an extra one if I find one in the wild, so at least I have 6 right off the bat, and then I will go from there. Now in regards to that, you know, we'll see what happens. If they do come out with the 212 battle packs, would be amazing, because then I don't have to spend a ton of money on these, but it would be nice to have at least 2 of these ATTEs, and then obviously one of these spider droids, another one. But other than that, real good find. Was happy to find it. And then the last thing I ended up picking up was the minifigures. Yes, they were out and about everywhere. Went to Target, went to Shields, and I've already opened and assembled all of them. But what I do is I will find all 12, but I will also end up finding certain ones and getting multiples of those, because I want them for whatever reason. So let's see what I got here. So first, let's go with the first. So I ended up getting, let's find them in here. So I ended up getting 2 Nutcrackers. So, whoop, right there. Nutcracker number 1, Nutcracker number 2. So I got 2 of those because I like their little nut, and they come with an extra. So I've got 4 of those nut pieces. But also, I mean, if you're gonna display them like in front of a Lego City, as like in front of a store or something like that, might as well have one on each side. And obviously you can tell they have 2 different face prints, which is great. Kind of hard to see focusing, but really good face prints. It's really cool. So I was like, definitely need 2 of these, so got 2 of those. I love their torso, looks really good. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, so we ended up getting number 2, the Fairy Girl. Really cool. Whoa. Really cool. Fairy Girl right here. Focus. All right. But she's got little sprinkles on her face, and the cool thing is on the back here, she has little designs on the fairy wings. It's really cool. Comes with an extra crown, so she has 2 of those. And then a nice little tutu pink. Now, she also comes with a candy cane. So I actually got 6 of her because I wanted the candy canes. So that's me because I'm going to utilize these candy canes for in front of my Home Alone house, because I've already built a nice little snow front for that, and I'm going to put 6 candy canes spread out in front of the front yard to give it a nice look. And I have those pieces that actually like bend, or not really bend, but they're at an angle, those little clear pieces that you use for your minifigures sometimes to show them in action. So I might end up putting them on here. See, what I did was I actually added this little plant piece with this nice little red flower, and just put these candy canes in there. But what I might do is put those pieces in and then have 2 of these, obviously since I have 6, and maybe have them like crisscrossing in front of the yard. So that might look really cool. Or just have them all standing up, you know, across the front yard. So really nice. I wanted the candy cane, so I ended up getting a bunch of her. So really cool. So we've got 6 of her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So next is the Snowman, and I got one of the Snowman. Really cool. You don't need a ton of snowmen unless you want to put them multiple around the city, but it did come with 2 carrot pieces nose for the nose. That was the only extra thing, and the head actually just pops off, and it has a face right under there, which is really cool. So, and the typical hat, Frosty the Snowman. So actually a really nice piece, and comes with a broom. So really nice to have a snowman, like an actual built snowman with the head. So what's cool is I hope they, in the future, they actually do like a build of like a snowball and make a bottom foot snowball. That would be really cool, because they did something similar with the one of the minifigure series where they had a cake and it was like layered and stacked, a big old body piece. So that would be really cool to have, like, you know, a big old circle belly and a circle bottom, so then you have a really stacked snowman. So that would be really cool. But yeah, other than that, he's really cool. He comes with the scarf and he has the buttons down his and then like the coal for his face and all that. So it looks fine. Not a big deal. Just something I would recommend for them to do in the future. All right, next is the reindeer. Now I got 2 reindeer. Now the reason I got 2 reindeer was because I like the little heart cookie piece. So it came with an extra, so I got 4 of those as well. Comes with the cool little antlers, so I got 2 extras of those as well. And, you know, I was like, this could be, you know, outside Santa, you know, a little shop. You know, obviously these aren't real reindeer, so they'll just be promoting outside the shop 2 reindeer, like, oh, we're Santa's reindeer, you know, talking to the kids. So really cool. And then it comes with this cute little tail. Obviously that's printed on there, really good. And I do like the bell around the neck too, that's printed as well. So it looks really nice, but really cool pieces. Thought that was cool. So got 2 of those. Next I got the little elf. Now what's cool about the elf, I actually got 2 of these as well. So what's cool about the elf is it comes with the snow globe with the little house, but it also comes with an extra pieces for the house. To build that. So obviously I got 4 houses, and then it comes with the little topper, but it also has, kind of hard to tell, but it has nice little snow printed dots on here, white printed dots. So that's really cool. So what's great is that comes right off, and it's just a beautiful little piece. Let's see. Yeah, and really cool, really cool. Just kind of hard to see. Get the blur out, but really nice, really nice. It has the windows, the door. The reflection's not helping, but really cool piece. And then she comes with her beautiful hair. Really good. They're nice and like rubbery a little bit, so that's good. But nice to have another fairy, or not a fairy, another elf to add to the little workshop, because obviously I have Santa's little village, if you've seen on my winter display during Christmas. So really cool. So I got 2 of those. More elves for Santa's workshop, always a great thing. Next was the robot guy. So costume with a robot guy. It's really good, just very simple, nothing crazy. Head comes off, a little robot piece, and obviously it's made out of cardboard, so it's all cut up. Use the scissor, has an alternate head, smiling face. So they're kind of almost similar. That one's a little more smiley than this one, but really interesting. Nothing crazy. So didn't need more than one of these, so got one, and that'll go back in there. Next is the popcorn guy. Now I debated on getting two of these just because I was like, oh man, you know, in front of the movie theater. But I was like, or concession stand, I was like, you really only need one. You don't need two, because obviously, if you know they had come out with a candy bar one, then you have a candy bar on one side, and then the popcorn guy on the other side, or by the popcorn. But at the end of the day, I thought this was really cool, and also we also have the popcorn vendors that they've come out with that sell on the sides, so he could just be promoting that as well. So that was actually pretty cool, and it's one little piece that comes off, and you can actually just put something, a yellow piece in there solid, and then just put that on display or use that as a marquee or something like that. It's really cool. So maybe at the end of the day, I might end up buying another one of these now that I think about it, because you could totally use this piece separately as just a promotion on a sign or whatever. That's a great idea. But yeah, right now I did spend a lot on just extra figures, but this one's pretty cool. I like it. All right, let's see. And then the next one we got was the wolf. Now, the wolf's really cool. I like how he's licking his chops right there. He's got his little bag of food or whatever, and then he comes with a really cool tail. We've gotten a wolf before, so this is really cool. I like this. And then he has an alternate head. So one he has with his little tongue, and then the other one he's got his mischievous eyes, but he's like whistling or howling at the moon. So it was really cool. And the head looks really good. It's nice. So that's cool. And then, oh, this one. Now, I only got one of these, but I don't plan on getting a second. But this one is just really unique. I love it. It has the turkey for Thanksgiving, so he's really cool. And then, obviously, I just love this piece. It is so good. And what I hope they do is, obviously, this was made so well. But I hope they do a peacock in the future, because then you'll get one of these with all different colors. Really cool. But head looks good. The pattern on the torso looks good. Obviously, you still have your little feathered wings, just like we got with Big Bird. Looks really nice. And then he does have an alternate head. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see. It's an angry head, so probably because he's upset because he's about to get cooked for Thanksgiving. So really nice piece. But yeah, so that's a good one. And next, so this one actually has a little kind of sentimental value to me. So this is the captain on, I presume this might be the Titanic or, you know, whatever, just a ship. But the funny thing is that he's obviously got an anchor on his hat. Now, my father-in-law, who passed away about a year and a half or so ago, was in the Navy. And, you know, I respected him a lot because I was obviously in the Air Force, but he served way long before I served. But he was a really great man, and much respect to him. So when I saw that this was coming out, I just was like, man, if he was still alive, I know he'd probably be like, okay, you know, but I was like, I would have been like, look, I got this. I'm like, it's a boat. And I probably would have even got him one and just be like, I know you're not, you know, I'm a big kid and I collect Legos, but here I would have gave this to him as a like here, you know, just to kind of represent your time in the service. And he did 20 plus years. So I think 26 actually. I think he did as many as me, so 22 years each. But yeah, it was really good. Sorry, my uncle who was a Marine did 26. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. So I was like, it's nice to see that, and I was like, I'll definitely need this for my collection, just to, you know, something to remember him by. Yeah, again, much respect for him and his time in service and the person he was. So really cool. So, yep. And then I ended up getting, as you can see, I still have a little pile over here. So I ended up getting 6 of these as well. So I believe these are from Classic Nights. Obviously, you know, that symbol, I think I've seen that when I've looked up some castle stuff since I bought the castle recently, that this symbol is actually original, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought it was really cool. So what's great is the armor piece on here. Oh, let's move these arms out of the way. Take this all off so I can get this off. Yeah. It has it on the torso. Really cool, the symbol. And I could have swore when I looked up old classic Lego, they had that symbol. So, and that comes on the main armor piece, which is really cool, and that fits right in there. And then she has 2 alternate faces. So she's got that one, kind of have that one with the mouth open, and then also this other face, which is just a smirk. And then she comes with her helmet, and then she also comes with a sword. And then a shield, which is printed, which is great. It's always great to get the prints. So sword, shield, and then also comes with a little horsey piece. So what's great is, obviously, I got 6 of these, and I got these for like making an army for a castle in the future for this command or whatever. But it's really cool is, I was like, so I got 6 of these. These look great. And it comes with these little horse pieces, you know. And I was like, these will be perfect for, like, you know, if I build a toy store, I have a little bucket, you know, when you go to a toy store and you see like the buckets full of these horses everywhere, like just kind of like stacked in there, because, you know, oh, $10 for a horse stick. So, you know, I was like, oh, I could utilize this for whatever, you know. And then even just this horse head, you can even utilize that for, say, some type of store or castle or whatever, and then kind of put these as just like designs or something like that kind of looking. So, you know, so many different ideas and so many people. I mean, you can even, you know, set it up like that as like, you know, building a wall, and this is kind of like a peephole to look through in regards to like the castle, where it has all those little windows. So you can design this and utilize these things however you want, or crisscross and stuff like that, kind of like the candy canes that I plan on doing. But there's so many things you can do. You just have to be creative and use your mind. And like me, I'm just a big kid, so I'm always thinking. I mean, there's times I'll go home, I'll buy things, and I'll be like, oh, I just bought that, and I'll think about things, especially minifigures with extra pieces, and I'll be like, oh, you know what, I can utilize that. As I'm going to sleep, I'll be thinking about these things, and then I'll drift off to sleep and think of something if I don't think of it before I go to sleep. But yeah, and they came with some extra swords as well. I think one per person. So I've got a ton of extra gold swords, and those could be utilized for whatever as well. So really cool, really cool. So so many. And obviously I got the castle recently, so that was actually really cool. And getting the castle was, for me, just, you know, I wanted that castle because it was beautiful. And obviously I always wanted a castle when I was a kid, so I'm glad they came out with the Lego castle. Oh, I forgot, for the reindeer, obviously it comes with a little present box, and then open it up and it's got your gingerbread heart. So that's really cool. So got 2 extras of those. And then last but not least, oh, also forgot, the pumpkin came with the turkey. So I had, obviously when you spill them out instead of opening them up, you're like, oh, this is for that. So anyways, came with the turkey, little pumpkin. So that's nice to get an extra pumpkin. And then obviously you have the dragon as one of the last ones. And this is actually really good. I actually like this dragon, the torso piece. So these little horns come off. You got to insert them. So that was really interesting. Great torso. The wings are awesome. Like, they're little plasticky. They were actually hard plastic, so they're on there pretty sturdy. And then obviously this comes with 2 alternate faces. So it has a regular face, and then it has kind of an angry face. So definitely nice. I got the angry face going on, and then the torso piece is really good. Really good. So and one of the minifigure series, they came with the red dragon, so now I have the red and the green, so that's nice. Obviously there's things that I've missed out on a series from 1 through whatever when I started collecting kind of late. So there's a lot of figures that I will get in the future, but thought this was really cool. So definitely got all of the figures that I wanted. Like I said, I might get another popcorn just because that popped into my head that, you know, you could utilize that for a sign or whatever instead of having a guy standing out. But really cool, really cool. And then obviously the candy canes I told you guys about. I got 6 of those, so I can put those in front of my Home Alone house as a decorative. And I'll make that and do whatever I do with that. But like I said, you know, you buy things, you're just thinking, being creative, you know, and like I always say, as long as you have the heart of a kid, you can enjoy everything and anything. And obviously I'm just a 42-year-old big kid, you know, and I guess maybe one day I'll grow up, but not in this lifetime. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little haul, and obviously the minifigures. So if you saw the minifigures, maybe I gave you guys some ideas, you know, in regards to what you could utilize with those minifigures. I mean, even the sailboat, the Sailor Man, I mean, you can take him out and actually have that boat and utilize that for, like, you know, if you're going to like Legoland or build like a little Legoland or theme park, which I plan on doing in the future, and there's a little section with little mini boats, and you can utilize that, and that's a little mini boat just cruising in the water, and they're like, you know, and you know, there's a lot of places I think at Legoland where you can actually control like a mini boat with a remote, so you can have one of those kids with the controller remotes that came out in the miniseries a while back, and then be like, oh, he's just controlling a boat. So if you get 1 or 2 or 3, you can have, you know, different characters controlling different boats. So, you know, maybe I'll get an extra one of that. That, not 100% sure, but it's just an idea, and this is just ideas just coming as I'm thinking about, oh yeah, I got that's really cool, I can utilize it for this. But anyways, awesome new series, in my opinion. There was a lot of cool things. Not really any that I was like, oh, I don't really care all that much about them. They could be utilized for whatever, and I collect at least one from every series, or one out of the whole series. So like I said, I get duplicates of others, but I collect the whole series, at least one, and then if I want others, and like I said, I was like, this series in general had a lot of cool pieces. So obviously the gingerbread, not gingerbread, the Nutcracker, really cool. Fairy, really cool with that candy cane piece. Snowman, cool. Obviously the reindeer is just nice to have because it's towards Christmas. The wolf was really nice, I like that. Definitely a popcorn guy. Cardboard one, I mean, that's being creative, so nothing crazy. Wasn't my most favorite, but I do love this one, the elf with the snow globe. That was really cool because it's printed pieces. And then the dragon, just nice to have a green dragon. And then the knights, definitely, I think those will kind of disappear, especially since people obviously just got the castle and want to build armies and stuff like that. And like I said, the nostalgia with the sailor captain was really nice. And then obviously this one with the turkey, just, I mean, come on, just, it looks so good. It's just great for Thanksgiving. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll talk to you guys next time, and look forward to hearing what you guys think and if you guys picked up any as well. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye.